Hey, everybody. Oh my goodness. Evie is 1 year old. I can't believe it. This is so crazy. As you can see, I pulled some of the decorations for her party just into the room for the live stream. I thought about trying to make it like on my phone or something, and I could do it out in the living room dining area so that you guys could see all the balloons, but I didn't want to trust my phone because it'll be kind of difficult to go through and read everybody's comments from my phone. I'd be squinting to see. So obviously we are doing a mermaid theme. You can tell from the one over here, but I also had to pull out a mermaid shirt from my closet too. So, oh my gosh, we're wearing the same shirt. Laura says, Sarah, we are wearing the same shirt. That is so crazy. Tea Turtle. Oh, thank you, Teutonics. That eyeshadow is the bomb. So these are a couple of different MAC eyeshadows that I don't wear very often. One is a green and the other one's like a bluish green. So I decided to go all out. So Evie is currently still sleeping and she is still in her PJs because I didn't want to change her into her special outfit when she was still eating. So I have not changed her into that. So we will trust that whenever she wakes up, hopefully while we're still on the live stream, George will get her dressed in her cute little outfit that we got from Etsy. So cute. I really kind of want to see if there's any way we can take her, if I have any time, to take her out to the beach to get some pictures of her in this little outfit on the beach. But it is pretty hot still here. But I think the beaches probably will be pretty dead in terms of not a lot of people out there this time of year, because even in a normal non-pandemic situation on a random Thursday afternoon in September, there usually wouldn't be very many people. So we might try to make a beach trip out, but we'll see. George and I spent about 2 hours yesterday blowing up a ton of balloons and putting together a really big mermaid's tail balloon animal type thing. And not an animal, but like a balloon centerpiece archway thing. So I'll show you guys a picture of that. I also have this giant one that I got at the grocery store. I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, let's get that. And it's so cute. So she's been having a great day so far. Andrew was so upset that he had to go to school today. But we were like, hey, you got to go to school. Can't miss school. I said, even if it was your birthday. He's like, I always get my birthday off, but his birthday's in June. So there's never school when it's his birthday. So that's why he gets the time off. But anyway, so today, I have to confess, I did not have time to do any of the casting stuff. We were working on our house also went on the market today. And also I'm doing final interviews for hiring an assistant. This week is just really super busy, plus all the party decorations. Even though it's just the four of us, we obviously didn't invite anyone over because we don't have anybody here that we're close enough that we've been seeing them often. So it's just going to be the four of us, but we still wanted to decorate and have a good time. But I don't have the casting stuff. We'll do that on Friday. What I do have, though, is I just threw a bunch of my favorite pictures, I guess I could say, of the family and mostly of Evie over her first year of life. So we're going to do kind of a little bit of a slideshow for that. And, that'll be kind of what we do today. And we might wrap it up a little bit early so that we can get dinner going and all of the little party stuff. We are going to do 3 giveaways today also. So one is this full 3 books of the first 3 Shadow Demon Saga. I am not going to give these away on the live because I want to show some love also to those people who can't attend live and are here on the replay. So all you have to do to enter is make sure that you hit the thumbs up button, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, and comment either here on the live stream or on the replay, and we will count comments from both. So feel free to come back and comment on the replay if you want kind of an extra entry, but I want to include everybody in the giveaway to make sure that everybody knows that you're valued, even if you can't make it here to the live. So that will be all 3 of these ebooks in the current covers. And I'm excited, not ebooks, paperbacks. I'm excited to give those away. So that will be on the replay, and I will, I'm going to say I'm going to announce a winner on Monday, and that way we give people time to kind of come in and watch this one. Let me mark it down that I'm going to pick a winner on Monday instead of Friday, because Friday doesn't always give people enough time. And yes, I will sign them for the winner. I'll sign all 3 of them. And I'll send them internationally too. So it's open to everyone that I can possibly ship to, as long as you're in a country I can ship to. Also, another giveaway that we're going to do is for another choice of t-shirt or poster. And then the third one is an ebook, full ebook set of the Shadow Demon Saga. So I'm going to give away one live, and that includes all like 10 books that are out so far, as well as A Demon's Wrath. So it's basically 11 ebooks that I'm giving away, and it won't be a set because I don't have an exact set, but I'll send you like all the files for it. So if you already have them, this will not be something that you're interested in, but I know we do have some listeners who have not read the series so far. So I'm going to give one set of those away live, and I'm going to save one set of those for the replay. So lots of giveaways as we celebrate the end of Inner Demons and Evie's birthday, of course. So a little bit of extra. So we'll wait on the 3 books until Monday. The rest of it I will give away today. And the final like ebook giveaway box set type thing, like full set, I will give away twice, I guess. All right. So I have also got 2 of these in. I wanted to show you guys these because we've talked about the Funko Pops before. I just got these in. I had these pre-ordered from GameStop a while back. And this is the like Kaiju, Hello Kitty Kaiju collection, which are like the monsters. And this one's the sea monster. You can see she's got like a little ship in her hand. I didn't want to take them out of the package just yet. And this is the land monster. And it has like a little van or a bus there. But there's also 3 more. There's Space, Sky, and Mecha. And I ordered all of them, but these are the only 2 that came in. So I'm going to need to see what happened there, because I pre-ordered all 5 of them. So we'll kind of see, but they are so cute. You guys can probably see all the different ones there. They are so adorable, but I want them all. It's like, why did only 2 show up? I don't know. But it's been like such a fun week for Hello Kitty stuff, because I also had ordered some of the EC stuff that they didn't send me. Land shark. So this cover for my EC planner is just black and white, but on the website you can change the colors of it. So you could get like pretty much any 2 colors you wanted. So I ordered a ton, but only one of my orders came in. So one of my orders also, I got these little bow paper clips and this cute little pin case with the Hello Kitty on it. It's just so much cuteness. I also got, I've already been using this, but these little list pads. There's just so much cuteness in this whole collection. I saw that today they actually just unveiled some new Wonder Woman designs too at EC. So if you're a fan of Wonder Woman, you will see all of that. There's just so many cute things coming in my mailbox, and I just am so excited about it. I don't know, some of you that follow me on Heart Breathings know that I also was selected to be part of the launch/PR team for Planner Press's new like legacy collection. And so the first thing that she sent us were these duets, which are like these beautiful transparent page flags. This one's my favorite because it's like pink and I don't know, a darker pink, like a mauve. And then these are gray, but she's going to be sending me like planners and so many other things, like so much. So I'll show you guys those as I get them in too. So I think that I probably need to go on a no spend, like spending zero more money at all. But a lot of this stuff is free. Now, I did buy these, but everything else that I showed you is free because they're being sent to me as PR type stuff. So at least there's that. But anyway, I am going to show you guys the little slideshow. I didn't actually have time to put together like a actual slideshow, so I just actually have a bunch of pictures of Evie that we were gonna go through as a family with her tonight, just kind of like memories and remembering and stuff like that. Hey, there's George. Hello, sweetness. I'm sure George would appreciate that if I stopped spending money. Yes, probably. It feels very indulgent, but it is true that a lot of the stationery stuff comes to me for free, which is one of the great benefits of having a YouTube channel. So I am super, super grateful for that. But yes, anything Hello Kitty, I need to own it. It's like I can't let 5 Funko Pops get released and not have, not buy them. I can't do it. Hello Kitty is my like one favorite thing. So, oh my gosh, just watched a Fuller House episode where they go to Hello Kitty Land. I haven't watched any of the Fuller House stuff, but I would love to go to, I think it's called Puro Land, which is in Japan. Someday we will get to go whenever we can travel and things like that. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. Someday we will go, and I will hopefully have saved up a ton of money so that I can buy everything that they have. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys some Evie stuff. These, I tried to put them a little bit in order, but again, I did not have a lot of extra time, which is why they're just in a Google Drive folder, and it's not, anything that is particularly like, oops, go back. All right. So it's not particularly like beautifully put together. It's just a ton of photos that I threw into a Google Drive folder. So they're a little bit in order, but not 100%. So this is one of the very first pictures of the two of us. I didn't include like the very first pictures because I did not look amazing, but we went to the hospital on September 1st. I went into labor, and we went to the hospital around 5 p.m. and I had her at 2 a.m. So really not a super long like labor process compared to Andrew, who was like 40 hours, which just felt like it just took so long. For Evie, it just felt like it went by so much faster. And we also, at the time, some of you remember, had a hurricane headed straight for us. And so a lot of people had already been told, like, I think Charleston was already on an evacuation, but luckily we did get into the hospital, obviously. But we were also determined, can we please leave the hospital as fast as possible, as long as, everything is looking good and the baby seems healthy and I seem healthy. Can we go? And they did let us go. So we checked into the hospital about like 5:30 or so on September 1st, and we were gone by 5:30 p.m. the following day. So we spent less than 24 hours in the hospital, which was pretty awesome. It still cost us thousands of dollars to stay overnight, but that doesn't really matter. We had such a great time with her. Like, I will never forget those little moments in the hospital with her of just like snuggling her up in that little blanket and putting the little hat on her. She was so adorable. Also, just kind of a funny little fact is I had put this little letter sign in her in her little bag that we had for the hospital, but I was so sure she was going to be born in August. I forgot to change the letters to, September or whatever. And so I luckily had a 9 in there because I had put a bunch of numbers in there just in case, because we didn't know how much she would weigh, but I had August as the letters in there. So then I had to improvise, and I was like, oh man. So I used the 9 and the 2. And I kind of wish now, George is not the best in terms of remembering to take photos. And I was so labor was so intense. I think you always think that you're going to like have time to take pictures. And like, I watch a lot of YouTubers online here, and they seem to like, they record the whole process and they're like smiling and on their phones at the hospital. And I was like, I could not put a sentence together, and much less to tell George, please take some photos or whatever. I guess this is why some people will hire like birth photographers, which we did not do. So we have 0 photos of me that day until after we had her. So let me know if you guys, any of you are moms who did you have a birth photographer? Did you have a ton of pictures of your baby and you in the hospital, like while you were in labor? Because we have nothing, no video, no nothing. It's just like pictures a few hours after she was born. But I do have to say, like, my favorite, like some of my favorite moments of my whole life is when she was first born. What I really, really wanted was for them to give her to me and to just not take, I didn't want them to take her away, because Andrew was born in an emergency C-section and I didn't even get to hold him for the first almost 40 minutes or so of his life. And that was so devastating to me, because I had wanted children my whole life and I was told I would never have babies. And so for him to be born after such a long labor in emergency C-section, and George got to hold him, but I couldn't hold him for a while. And that was so, so hard to do. And so when we were talking to our doctor, I said to them, please, 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 if it's possible, I want them to just, like when she's delivered, just hand her to me. And I just don't want anyone to take her away from me. Like whatever little things you can do to check her blood pressure or whatever else, just let me have her. And they did that. Like literally she was born, they put her up on my chest, and I had this little, like I had a gown that I brought that you could, had little snaps on the top. And so we snapped the top down and they kind of tucked her in the front like a little kangaroo, and we just snuggled her up in there. And everybody left. Like they checked her vitals while she was like laying on my chest and made sure I was okay. And then they left the room, no nurses, no anybody. And they just left her on my chest with me and George in there for 2 full hours. And those are 2 of some of the best hours of my life, because it was just so precious to like get to know her. And then after about 2 hours, and it was crazy because it was 2 a.m. and our doctor stayed just to give us those 2 hours. And at 4:15, she came back in and was like, hey, we're going to go ahead and weigh her and everything else. But it was so funny because the minute the doctor took her and she held her and she's like 8 pounds, 10 ounces. And then they took her over to the thing and she was exactly 8 pounds, 10 ounces. But our doctor has 5 children. So she knew, but it was such a, I know it can be a controversial thing to discuss, because you never want any mom to feel like they're not amazing, no matter how your child came into the world. But because of PCOS, I had always wanted to be a mom. And it was so devastating to me when they told me when I was only like 20 years old, you'll probably never be able to have children. And, I was so determined, someday I'm going to make this happen. And we went through a really long road with Andrew to try to get pregnant, a lot of infertility treatments and everything else. And it was really difficult process. And then of course we were super lucky to have a healthy pregnancy, but I never dilated past 5 centimeters. My body was just not going to cooperate. And so we had this emergency C-section because his heart rate was dropping. And it was really kind of devastating at the time, even though he was perfectly healthy as a child. I still was kind of mourning the experience of, I had really wanted to give birth naturally, like no medication. And I think part of the reason that I wanted that so badly was just because we had been through all this other infertility stuff. And it was like, okay, now that it's my turn to like give birth, I want to do it without any doctor's help in a way, like obviously a doctor to catch the baby, but it just didn't work out that way. And so when I got pregnant with Evie, I was like, okay, I'm going to do everything I can to try to have a natural, unmedicated VBAC, which is vaginal birth after cesarean. Sorry if this makes anybody uncomfortable. And we talked about it with our doctor. We have an amazing, incredible doctor that was just there for us every step of the way. And she was like, I think you can do it. You can do it. No problem. And, our doctor was there. We got to the hospital around 5, and I think she showed up by maybe like 8 p.m. and she was by our side the entire night. And I just think she was just so incredible. It's like you hear about some doctors, and with Andrew, our doctor was that way. He just kind of walked in and he would be like, and then at midnight, a different doctor came on. I didn't feel like I was like supported or anybody was there taking care of me. It was very like, okay, well, I'm leaving. It's midnight. I'm on to the next doctor. And it was very impersonal, and they would just come in and check on you and then they would leave. But this doctor, she was so incredible. She was there with me in the room. We had a nurse, like they told me because I was previous C-section, they were like, you've got to have this monitoring equipment. It's just hospital rules. You got to have this like heart monitor on your belly so we can double check the baby's heartbeat. And it wouldn't stay put. And so the hospital's policy typically is that they would, put me in the bed. Like, you can't move. You're just going to have to be strapped down. And because I was trying so hard not to get an epidural or have anything like that, it was very difficult for me to just have to lay in bed. So this amazing nurse that we had, she sat on the floor. I sat on the edge of the bed and she sat on the floor with this little heart monitor. And every time I would have a contraction, she would just calmly wait. And then she would move the little monitor around, find Evie's heartbeat, make sure she was okay. But I mean, they went above and beyond to give me that experience. And it was just incredible. And, after 4 hours of pushing, I finally did manage to do it, but it was one of the hardest, like, craziest things that I think I've ever done. I did hypno babies, so I was doing like hypnosis childbirth, but it still hurt. Like, it definitely helped a lot for so much of it. But I think after a couple hours of pushing, I was like, I can't even focus on being in hypnosis anymore. But I just had amazing doctors and they were great. So shout out to MUSC here in Charleston, because they were incredible. But they gave us that experience and they gave us that time with her. And I will forever cherish that, because it was just, I don't know, it was just very healing. And after some of the things that I've experienced in my life, just to have that moment of like my body doing what it was supposed to do, it was just incredible. So anyway, thank you for letting me share that little story. But we didn't spend a whole lot of time in the hospital, and I did not really sleep. I think maybe we slept for like an hour and then we were back. And when we got back to the house, the electricity went out shortly after this hurricane came through, and it was like we had no electricity. So we were kind of in this little like family bubble where we had no internet and no outside like world. It was just us in the house with nothing to do but like love on this baby, which was awesome. Yes. So specifically MUSC Family Medicine, they were amazing. When we got to the hospital that night, we said, can we get the most like natural childbirth friendly, like unmedicated childbirth friendly nurse that you have? And we got the most amazing nurse. We had never met her before, but she was incredible the whole time. So it was a great hospital. So here is a picture of our sweet Andrew meeting Evie for the first time. He had actually met her, but she was in the car. So we had to ride next to her in the car seat and stuff. So this is when we finally made it home, and he got to hold her for the first time, which was really cool. So that was such a sweet moment. Then this is, like I said, they're not exactly in order. This was back in the hospital. One of the first times George was holding her. And then this is after she was home. I remember, like, I wish I could show you guys every single picture I took, but there's hundreds. But just that little sleeping face. And this one is so funny. Her eyes look a little bit slightly cross-eyed, but you can already tell, like, this is her just a few weeks old, and she already had so much personality so fast. And this is her also just like a couple weeks old, and Andrew being the proud little brother, big brother for his little sister. And then here we are, like pretty close to Halloween. And this is one of my favorite pictures with her. Her little face looks so confused though, but I just love the fact that she's got that little hand on her chin, like, hey, what's up, y'all? I love it. And then this is, I think she's about 3 months here. But this is kind of crazy. She's just the cutest. But here's one of the hard things about being even just like a YouTuber or an author, and your life is a little bit in the public view, even a little. Like I remember posting this photo. She's maybe 2 months old, 3 months old here. But we were just going on a walk because we have the type of stroller that you can put the car seat into the stroller and send her. And I had somebody send me such negative messages. There were 2 people sent me really negative messages about what a bad mom I am because I don't have the strap on the car seat done correctly. And I'm like, we're just going for a walk. This wasn't even her going in the car. So just a little inside peek as to the kind of things that we face as, I mean, I hate to say influencer because I don't really feel like I'm an influencer, but just as being like putting your life in a public platform or whatever, it was crazy. I mean, the scathing messages from 2 different people about, you're not putting her in the car right, you should know better, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, this is just, I promise my child is safe. We were just throwing her in the car seat. But I just love this. This actually came from one of you guys. One of my fans sent a ton of bows. And sadly, now some of y'all know because you sent stuff. So many of you guys sent presents, and I have never sent out the thank you notes. George is going to probably hear that and be like, what? I could swear you sent those out. No, I bought all the thank you notes. I bought all of the stamps to go with them, and I have never sat down and written the thank you notes. So we'll just say what's the etiquette probably says you've got like 6 months to send them out. Well, you guys are going to get them in a year because I just haven't done it. I need to sit down and do it. But yes, these adorable bows came from a fan, and we have just loved them. So this is us on Halloween night. And I think, let me know in the comments too, if you guys are planning to go to any kind of Halloween stuff this year. It is Saturday night. It is a full moon. And I'm like, no, COVID is not going to mess this up. But see, if you can tell what we have here, there's that table in the front. So we have a table, and a lot of people did this in our neighborhood where they would put, because if the houses are a little bit back from the street, a lot of people put tables up toward the, toward the sidewalk so that kids could just walk by and get stuff. So what we're thinking we're going to do is decorate the yard and put the table up by the sidewalk with a bunch of goodie bags so that people can just grab them and kids aren't like sticking their hands in like a collective jar. So we thought we'll make individually wrapped like goodie bags that kids can just come and grab. And then we can sit back like on the lawn. So that way we're still kind of social distancing, but we can still do, things like that. Yes, there's a minion next to us. We have a little minion. I forget which one it is, but it's the one with the single eye. Which one is that? It's the full blue moon. So of course it's got to be like, something rare or amazing that it happens. But that's what we think. And I completely understand if you're not doing Halloween, like going out and stuff like that. Cause it's like, it's definitely going to be a situation where it's like, we're going to have to do our best to socially distance. And I imagine some places will totally cancel trick or treat, but I have a feeling our neighborhood will still do it because it's a pretty big thing in our neighborhood here. So I feel like there are solutions to being able to still social distance, but not give it up entirely. So we'll see how it goes. But we had this little unicorn outfit for her. But we are not sure what we're all going to do. I thought it would be super fun to do, like, oh, I hear a baby. Maybe she's getting dressed. I thought it would be super fun to do a family, like first time ever, all 4 of us dress in the same kind of like themed costume, but I've never done that before. So let me know in the comments if you guys ever do themed, like where you all dress up. It's the same like kind of thing or not. Up, we have a baby coming. All right, I'm gonna full screen us here so we can see what she looks like. Look at you. Oh my goodness. Happy birthday. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I haven't even seen this on her because this is her first time wearing it. What do you think? You want to stand up on my legs so they can see? No, she is not going to stand up at all.
Want me to hold her up?
Look how cute. So we have a little, like a flower headdress, and then we have some little like slippers that have flowers on them, but I knew she wouldn't leave it on for long, so I told George not to put it on her. You look adorable. You want to say hi to everybody? Evie. Oh, there's Andrew.
Oh gosh, there's a giant one.
Yeah, there's a giant one.
What's in that thing pointing down?
It's just a weight. You want to say hi, Evie? Andrew, you wave. Maybe it'll make her wave. There he goes. Hi. Say hi. Yeah. I can't believe it. I can't believe you're one. You want to look at these photos with me?
Looks like she should be like 2 months old or something.
I know. It's gone by really fast. So here are some pictures of Andrew with Evie. I love those pictures. I really want to get those framed. We took a bunch of those with all of us. So there's George, who you guys never get to really see his face. There's George with Evie.
We took one of all of us.
There's me.
Right?
Yeah, that was a different time. I think I have it in here. So there's me with Evie. So we took a bunch of those photos, I think right before maybe George's mom came to visit her for the first time. And there's her room. Oh, I saw somebody asked, how do you pronounce her name? So her name is Nynaeve Elizabeth, and her name comes from The Wheel of Time. And we know for sure this is how Robert Jordan, the author, pronounced it, because we went back to old like videos of him, and every once in a while when he would do book signings and stuff like that, he would tell people just at the signing, he would be like, okay, so here's a few pronunciations for you. And he did that one time at a book signing and said Nynaeve, so we knew that was how to pronounce it. But that's one of our favorite characters of all time.
Well, I spelled it wrong because I tried to spell it once and I was like, I don't know how you spell that, and I did EA.
Oh, EA instead of. There's like when she was super tiny still, just kind of looking and playing with George. Here's so I had a friend of mine from high school send me. She does. A friend of mine from high school sent me a thing with this bow in her hair and the little onesie with the stickers that say 1, 2, 3. And this is my life right now. I literally just did that 1 month, and that was all I did. I had a hard time sticking to those monthly photos.
But you did it with me.
But I did it with Andrew, but second child did not get them. But I love this picture because of the look on Georgia's face. It's just so sweet. And she's like looking at him.
Aww.
Look, isn't that cute? Look at you. I knew she was going to start chewing on this necklace. Here's a photo of the three of them.
Is that an actual pearl?
No.
Oof.
This one, she's got little tears in her eyes. I think it's because this is my friend Amanda holding her, and she was not used to being held by other people, but I just loved this little turkey outfit from Target.
She looks golden.
I know, she's all gold. And then there's like one of the only family photos that we have of all of us at Thanksgiving.
And I'm wearing Christmas shirt.
This is one of, I have to say, even though it's kind of a funny photo because she's crying, but this is one of my favorite photos that I happened to snag or snap of us because she would not stop crying. And the look on my face says it all, but those big tears in her eyes.
Say more.
Say more, yeah. And then we went to a little Christmas celebration and performance that Andrew did, and we got her all dressed up. And that was so fun. And I was saying, I bet there won't be any Christmas celebrations out this year. There'll be no like Christmas. Oh.
Wait, was that the one where I
No.
sang in the thing?
Yep. I bet there won't be a lot of Christmas performances. They'll probably do stuff like live streamed or whatever.
Wait, at this school that I go to now?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I mean, anybody's schools probably aren't going to do it this year.
True.
because of COVID. So I love this little picture of her and she and I at the, this is at her grandfather's house, George's dad's house.
I keep thinking that's our.
And then I saw that Jen was here. So I was like, oh, I'm going to include this picture because I've told you guys so many times about my friend Jen. That was my very first critique partner years ago. Like she was one of my first critique partners for the Demon series. And we got to see her at Christmas. And Jen, I saw that you're here. So hello. So when I saw this picture and I was looking back through, I almost cried because it's just the thought of like getting together with your good friends, being able to travel, and being able to, oh, there's JD. You guys go follow her YouTube stuff too. She has a great YouTube channel. She's a writer as well. She also has stuff up on Wattpad that you guys might want to read. I'm sure you would love it. But anyway, it's just like seeing this and remembering Jen, like us getting to actually see each other just makes me so sad because I wish that we could all get together again. Hopefully life will eventually go back to normal. This is another one that's like one of my favorite photos of her. I mean, this baby takes good pictures, right? I might just be biased, but I think she is so cute. Actually, both of my children, I think, are very photogenic.
I'm cute.
Here's
Not really.
This little outfit was like a polo Ralph Lauren kind of fancy outfit. She only got to wear it one time, but this was a gift from an author friend of mine named Deborah Dunbar. Let me know if you guys have read any of her books. They're also amazing. She doesn't write YA, but she writes adult urban fantasy, and they are amazing books. And she sent this super cute little outfit for Evie. Here's another really cute photo of her doing tummy time. I just love those little side looks that she does sometimes. So cute. And then here's her riding with daddy. So we both have baby carriers. He has a baby Bjorn. I had a wrap when she was really little, and now I carry her around in an Ergo baby that is Hello Kitty. I think I have a picture of it in here.
Oh, yeah. I know that.
Look at you guys. She was so teeny tiny.
I just got out of the bath.
Yep. You guys both did. Then we've got Valentine's picture. Our sweet little Valentine. There's a little family photo, but Andrew was at school.
Oof.
This one is blurry, but I still love it because of I'm wearing Evie. No,
I drew a picture.
I'm wearing a Wonder Woman shirt, and she is too, which I thought was so cute.
I drew a picture of Evie in the Wonder Woman shirt thing.
Yep, you did. You did. And then, okay, so there's my Hello Kitty Ergo baby carrier. I love this carrier, and I really, really wanted it when it first came out, and we were trying to have a baby, but it was like a year, and I was like, man, I really, really want to buy this, but I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to have a baby. And so then, of course, when she came around, I was like, okay, now I have an excuse to buy this super cute Hello Kitty Ergo baby, and I have used it so much, so much. Oh, who's that? You say Andrew? Yeah. Is that you and Andrew? It's starting to be Andrew's quarantine hair.
She untied the thing.
Oh, that's okay. I love this picture too. This has to be one of my all-time favorite photos of her. Just like the sweet, pure innocence of this sweet little baby. Teutonic says, you just got the baby because you want the carrier. I am not admitting to that. No, I mean, there's definitely some baby gear I really wanted to have, but I want the baby more. I love this picture of them too. I have actually a whole series of photos of them. You can see how much we used these bows because we have one in every color. Now she will not let me keep anything like this on her head. So
yeah,
are you young?
That one bow lasted for a while, and then she noticed it and she yanked it off her head. And now she knows. Hey.
But back when she was smaller, she would let us do little bows in our hair. Look at this super cute thing. Andrew would never take a passy. He just would never take a passy ever.
No passy.
Even from the very beginning, he would just spit that passy out and would not take it.
I know.
Evie has liked these passies. These are like from Bib, I think, and she loved these. And I was so nervous because I didn't want to have like a 5-year-old running around because he sucked his thumb instead for a long time. And it took a long time to get him out of that habit. So I was like, oh my gosh, how long are we going to have a baby with a passy? But she actually weaned off of it very quickly when we started doing so. Vivian, another YouTuber here, told me about the happy sleeper, like sleep training type thing, which is kind of like a mix between cry it out and like attachment parenting stuff. And that worked so well for us. And when we started doing it, we just took away the passy at night, because I think what was happening is whenever she would fall asleep, she would have the passy in her mouth. And then when she would fall, like after a little bit of time, she would lose the passy and it would wake her up and she would cry. So we were like, okay, we're getting rid of the passy and let's see how it goes. And we're very, very lucky to say that she just let go of it just fine. Look at this. This is right after she started sitting up. Look at that. She's just such a little model. Are you such a little model? Yeah. Yeah. Want to say hi? Say hi.
Say hi.
Sometimes
She
will.
waved.
Oh, she waved again. Here's full on Andrew quarantine hair, right?
Yeah, and then I got a haircut. Does this thing hold a hot dog?
I love this photo too of the three of them. I think we did get one with all four of us, but nobody. There's like whenever we tried to get 4. Somebody's got a bad face. I think Andrew had a bad face. But I love this so much. They just look so adorable together. Stop. And then here's the little picture.
Why is it black and white?
I don't know. I just had put it in black and white.
It makes it look sad.
Oh, you think it makes it look sad?
Yeah, black and white means sad, right?
I love this too. We had a ton of these little bibs, which she looks so cute in.
Cute.
See, look, you used to let me put bows in your hair all the time.
You should have gotten a mermaid bow.
I love this one too. This little look where she's kind of like looking like, hey, who's that over there? I loved it. I loved it.
Who's that over there? It's me. Okay.
And then this little cute expression. Look at you. And this little smile. I think her eyes are just so expressive. And there's our little walks. So I will always remember this because when I was doing the Witch's Key, we would go for a family walk every single morning. And Evie was just starting to get big enough that she could put that little foot up on the little tray there. So I'm so glad I got a photo of her with Andrew with her little foot up there, because she's just like chilling and she would put that foot up on the little tray, which I love. That will always remind me of the Witch's Key because we were walking every single day and talking about story. So here's another little outfit that she got from a friend that I love. And yeah, now she's got little toofies. See, I got 6 now. I got 6 teeth.
I thought she had 5.
Look at these little bottom teeth. Also, her favorite thing is to get into any of my stationery. So if I'm ever like trying to plan and I've got washi tape or anything like that, she's going to be all over it. All over it. And then here's a little post-bath smiley picture. I just love her.
Hi.
And then here's one of the first photos that I've gotten of her with like full on, I don't know if I can make that a little bit bigger, full on teeth. All 6 teeth. But we're starting to get more and more smiles of all 6 teeth there, which I just love. So here's this. So this one's one that's out of order because she was only maybe 4 or 5 months old in this one. This was before she had teeth. And then here's another with all her different expressions. She was much younger in this. I think she was only maybe 3 months in that photo.
So cute.
Yeah, you're so cute, Evie.
Wow.
And then a little family photo. Excuse the mess in the back, but I don't even care about keeping the house too clean right now. Oh no, Evie. And then here's Evie like watching Andrew play video games on his phone. I think we're almost through them. So we did have Evie. We went to the beach when I went to speak at NINC in September, shortly after she was born. But other than that, even though we live close to the beach, we weren't actually going to the beach very often. But we did manage to make it out to the beach one time, like on a morning when there weren't very many people out there. You can see a few people scattered, but for the most part, we've been kind of scared to go out to the beach too much this year because I've heard that some people have said, like, especially on the weekends, it's still been really, really crowded. Yeah. And so we just haven't felt comfortable really going out there, but maybe we'll give it another try. Yeah. Andrew went with a friend to a place called Botany Bay.
It was really fun.
And he said there was nobody out there, right?
Well, there were people, but it wasn't
a crowd. Yeah. So here is a photo of what the,
that was taken like today.
That was taken last night. So here's a photo of the full on mermaid tail, kind of. You can see it mostly there.
Right there.
We blew up, I think, maybe 100 balloons yesterday. So we had fun. And then the balloons slightly shifted a little bit overnight to cover up the bee and birthday. Oh, no, ma'am. What are you doing? She's doing this kind of yell a little bit. So then here's our sweet little girl this morning eating breakfast. So she is just so adorable, and I can't wait to put her out there. And we have lots of other little decorations that we got from Amazon, like this little mermaid, like drink stuff. And we've got little cupcake holders, and we've got cupcakes. We did not get her a full on smash cake because I mean, we don't eat the cupcakes. It's just going to be a huge mess. So we just got her one cupcake.
Don't eat the cupcakes.
We will have, I think maybe we'll order pizza and do cupcakes and just have a fun night celebrating Evie and go through pictures and just memories and everything else. But thank you guys for indulging in a little bit of an Evie kind of tour through her
life
so far. I cannot believe that she has been around for a full year, and how long and how my whole life I dreamed of this right here. And I finally have them both. And I'm so, so grateful. So if you're watching and you have PCOS and you want a baby, don't give up hope. I highly recommend bright line eating and cutting out sugar and flour because it really, really helped significantly for me. But don't give up hope. Even if doctors tell you it won't happen, there is still hope. And I know it doesn't happen for everybody, but it can happen. There is hope. So yeah, I am going to let her have her own. I saw someone ask, is she going to get her own? So yeah, she's going to have her own cupcake, but George got little teeny tiny cupcakes, and I bought bigger ones. They're not huge, but they are, decent. I'll have to show you guys in the coven a photo or a video. I didn't put it here, but this morning we woke her up as a family. Well, she was already awake, standing up in her bed. And when we went to sing, we went to sing happy birthday, and we were like, happy birthday to you. And she was like, happy birthday to you. She was screaming. It was so funny. So yeah, very sweet. So, all right, let's see if there were any other little questions or anything coming up. So anyway, yes. So listen, I know that it can be really tough. I have been on the other side of this. It can be tough to watch somebody else share their baby story or share their baby after all these years. And I do know because I know some of my friends who are watching that it's, past the point where you're able to have children. But at the same time, for those of you that are still hoping for that, my heart goes out to you, and you can always reach out to me if you have any questions or you just want support, because I understand how difficult it is. But thank you so much for letting me share this joy with you guys, because I feel like Evie has kind of grown up right before your eyes here, because she's just been a part of the live streams. You guys are going to see Andrew and Evie. And for those of you that have been around for so long, you guys have been around. Andrew was born and me sharing photos before we even had a coven. So thank you guys for being around for that. So What are you doing back there? Dancing? All right, so let's do just a few quick giveaways before we head out. So I am going to give away one choice of either a poster or a t-shirt, and we still have small and medium t-shirts, and we do have one large t-shirt. So
No.
I don't know what. Are you talking about earrings? George, I don't know what he's talking about. So let's do a quick giveaway. So I'm going to give you guys just a second to make a comment real quick. And then I will choose a winner from some of the recent comments. So that's you get to choose a poster, a signed poster, or a t-shirt. And then the next set in just a second is going to be a full set of the ebooks. So I'll say this, if you already have all of the ebooks, then you can choose a $5 Amazon gift card instead, or we'll say $10 Amazon gift card instead. So, all right. So I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to pick, let's see. LA's already won something. Lissy, have you won anything yet? I don't think you have. I don't remember sending anything out to you. So, oh, you made her silver earrings. What? How cool. Yeah, she doesn't have her ears pierced yet, but that's okay because she will eventually, and earrings will still fit. So Lissy, congratulations. You can choose whether or not you want to get a signed poster of Beautiful Demons or a t-shirt all I have is small, medium, and I have one large size t-shirt. So just email me at sarah@sarracannon.com and let me know which one you would prefer, and I'll get it sent out to you. I have a couple giveaways that are still waiting to go out. So I will get all that out hopefully by the end of the week. And we're going to choose one more winner before we go, which is a full set of Shadow Demon Saga ebooks. So what I will ask you to do, and that way we'll try to get it to somebody that hasn't gotten these before, is comment below if you got her. Comment below if you do not have the ebook set so far. So again, it will be individual ebooks, but this will be books 1 through 10, which is what's been published so far, plus A Demon's Wrath, which is the side story. So comment quickly if you do not have it. You can do a thumb or a yay or a whatever, and we will pick from somebody that does not have it yet. That way you can get a chance to read them. If you already own all of the ebooks, then I can give you, if I choose you, I will give you a $10 Amazon gift card, but I would so much rather give it to somebody that does not have the Demons books that can catch up. And if you have some of them, but you don't have them all, then I will send you the rest of them. All right. You want to smile while they're making comments? Show them your pretty skirt. I just love this skirt so much. Where'd you go? You're on this side. Yay. Yay. Can you say yay? She does clap, but she only has one hand around. All right. So let me go over here. Let's see if I can pick one. Okay. I do not have them all. Mystic Rodriguez, you are the winner for the full set of ebooks. All you have to do is email me, say yay, Mystic, yay, yay. That is so cute. Mystic, congratulations. And I will also give away a full set to someone who is watching on the replay. So if you guys who are on the live want another chance to win, just comment on the replay for a chance. But Mystic, just email me at sarra@sarracannon.com and let me know, do you normally read at Amazon or Apple, or where you usually buy your books, or what app you use, so that I know what format to send you. So that is it, you guys. I will give away on the replay the full set of Shadow Demons, the full set of Shadow Demons ebooks. And I'm also giving away, not want that. I'm also giving away these 3 paperbacks, and I will wait and give these away on Monday. So if you're watching on the replay, please give a comment down below so that we can enter you in the giveaway. And that is it, you guys. I'm so excited. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for not only, yay, so glad. Oh, I'm sorry you're having a rainy day, but I'm glad this makes it brighter. Thank you guys so much for celebrating Evie's birthday with us. We're going to go just spend the whole evening hanging out as a family and having a good time. Thank you for watching a little bit of a slideshow of her life so far, and for just being a part of our lives here on YouTube and in the Coven. And, you know, for the past many years, for those of you that have been a part of our online family for a long time. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. On Friday, then we will do our normal kind of coffee chat time. Christabel, if you have a minute, if you can post a little, hey, does anybody have any questions for Friday? Especially if you guys have any questions about the first 2 Demons books, that would be a great time to ask, but you can really ask anything. And I will also do some of the extra casting. So we'll go through some of the main characters that you guys have met so far in the Demon series. So we'll do that on Friday. And there will be a couple more giveaways, as well as a preview of Bitter Demons, which is starting next week. We'll be reading through book 3 of the series. And that's it. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you guys so much. I love y'all. All right. We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.